We'll take your music, we'll listen to it, when we hang out. Happy days, getting late. Roll another one, 'cause we're gonna have some fun. Don't forget to follow any of our affiliates mentioned in our shows. Roll another blunt, 'cause we're gonna light it up. Send your music in. Enjoy the tunes with me. Roll up on the screen. Take a seat with me. Send your music in. And maybe bring your friends. Take a seat with me. Enjoy the show with me. Sit back and hang out with Happy Daze and me.
J-Cup with the double styrofoam cup.
Acid heavy. What's up, everybody? It is Acid Happy with Happy Daze Productions. And today we've got 2 episodes for you. But for the first episode, we're going to have an awesome interview. She's going to be playing us some music. She's going to perform and sing. That's going to be exciting. But first, before she performs and sings, she's going to be answering all of the Happy Daze questions that we have for her for this interview. I want us to give a huge shout out to the Spamily. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I see people already in the comments. You guys know the drill. Share this out, tag your highlights, your followers, engage with this post, and start asking questions. We're about to go live, and we're already live. I'm sorry. I'm stoned. Anyways, we're about to bring on our guest, and here she is. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm so good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for our interview.
Yes, me too. I'm so excited.
So, what's your name? That's the first question.
My name is Dalila. It's just that, Dalila. Born and
Just
raised.
that. I love it. So you use your name as your artist name, is that correct?
Yeah, just my first name. I just feel like I was born with such a unique name, and it kind of just felt like fate. So I really just wanted to keep it that way.
I love that. That's nice. You got yourself, the exact best reason to have your name and to keep it that. No reason to change it for your artistry.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a little hard to spell, but I don't know. I think it's unique and it's different.
It's very unique and it's beautiful. It's definitely, I wouldn't have changed my name for art if I had a name unique like that. Um all right. So question 2. Where are you from and where are you now?
Where am I from?
Yes.
Well, I just grew up in Ohio. I've lived in Ohio all my life, and really, I'm just kind of boring. I'm a boring Ohio girl. I don't really know. Where am I now? I'm trying to get out of Ohio. Absolutely. I think that because I'm so young, I'm about to be 25 this year. I just feel like it's a good time to explore. So I'm exploring my options of where I want to move to.
Of course. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Do you have any place in mind that you'd want to go?
So, I have family in Florida, but as I start thinking about it, I'm like, that's really, really hot. So I'm trying to find some place in between. I'm just looking right now. So I
Yeah.
want to be by the ocean though, because I love, love, love the ocean.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That I can see that. I can see that. So what about the ocean draws you? And why do you think you like the ocean so much?
Honestly, I just think because it's so freaking powerful. It
Yes.
really, like, it's amazing how powerful it is, how vast it is. I mean, and how ever changing it is. It's unpredictable. And I don't know. I think it's Mother Nature in its rawest form.
Absolutely, and I love that aspect. I've been to the ocean a few times, and each time I go, I feel a connection. So I definitely understand and see that.
I'm also a water sign as well. So whenever I go to the ocean and stuff, I'm like super extra drawn in, you know?
Okay, that makes sense. So, what is your zodiac sign, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a Cancer, actually full flush
Okay,
Cancer as well. So yeah,
I kind of thought that. I kind of thought that. So, yeah,
yeah, no, definitely to the T am a crab.
I love it. So, all right. For the next question, it's going to go more towards your artistry. What do you think your niche or your talent is, and what is your main artistic focus?
Oh wow, what a heavy question. Honestly, I would consider myself a jack of all trades. I like to dip my toe in a little bit of everything. And that's actually where I am within my life right now. So I write music, I play guitar, I shoot videos, I paint, I dance and flow with the hula hoop, and I don't know. I really am just exploring my life right now. So, and as well as my artistry.
Awesome. I absolutely love that. My middle name is Jacqueline, so I've made a joke about that quite a few times because I'm very similar when it comes to the different aspects of art I do. I tell people that I am a Jacqueline of trade, so I definitely see what you're saying there. It's great. Um, so do you have any current projects or events that you're excited for right now?
So I have a song that I have being released this month on the 22nd. It's called Inside Out, and that's actually what you played on your podcast last time. It's just something that's very raw and vulnerable to me. Really, within the winter time last year, I delved into a bit of a depression, and I used that time to be able to write a lot of music. So now springtime is coming out. So that's something I'm excited about, and I get excited every single day when I film a YouTube video, so that's something to look forward to.
Posting?
Sorry, I cut off and you cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, do you have a set schedule when it comes to your videos on YouTube?
Honestly, I just try to post a video every single day, and I make
Oh,
it
that's cool.
between 10 to 20 minutes, sometimes longer than that, but yeah, I do some tarot card readings and a lot of spirit messages. I
That's
also
cool.
I have a music channel as well too that I've been trying to post on a couple times a week. So I do covers over there and I do a lot of originals as well. Hey there, Dalila. Haha, you guys are so very funny.
I saw that one coming. I saw that one coming.
I actually joke like my name in itself is not spelled the same and does not even kind of sound the same as like it's hey there, Dalila, and my name is Dalila. So y'all got it wrong.
She's
And before
unique.
you
She's
ask,
got the original.
I love New York City. Okay, I love New York.
There we go. You guys heard it here. She loves New York City. Um, Here's a good one, I think. These are the ones that make artists think. What do you think your biggest red flag as an artist is?
Perfectionism. Honestly, it is. It kills me every single time. That's why it takes me like I feel like it takes me a long time to get my music out because every time I listen to it, I'm like, this could be better, or I could have done this differently here, or like la di da. And then like I get fresh ears and they're like, no, that sounds great. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is your 50th revision at this point. Like, you should just get this out. It's amazing. And so, yeah, that's something I'm working on as an artist.
I've been there and I do a lot of that myself. We as musicians and artists are our biggest critic. That's
No,
just how it is.
it
Um,
is.
what do you think your best quality as an artist is?
Hmm. I like to play with music. Like I really love like the octave jumps and the going way low and building up the tension and releasing it, and the way that you can make your words sound and the articulation and the writing aspect. I don't know, I think a little bit of all of it. I play with music.
I love that. I love that. Now, what would you say your favorite project you've done so far has been?
I would say that my favorite project so far is my song called Rise. That one
Okay.
is literally, I think it's one of the best songs I have ever written. Um, it's really about letting go of your old self and all of this toxicity, and realizing that you can rise above this, that you can be beautiful and brilliant and so wonderfully you without trauma and without that pain that holds so many back. So I mean, the vocals on that are amazing, beautiful. It was one of the first tracks I had really released before, so yeah, that was my favorite.
I love that. I love that. So, how long do you think that it took you to create and release that song?
Huh. Well, I mean, from starting aspect of it, I had written the song probably, I think I wrote it in about like 20 minutes. And
Okay.
then I kind of set it aside for a little bit. I knew it was amazing. I knew it was great. And when I would say it probably took me about like 4 or 5 months to sit and scroll through that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's actually the longest song I've actually worked on as well too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Oh
usually
wow.
pretty quick. I try to release a single every month. I've been trying. But yeah, you kind of got to get them out fairly quickly. You can't really dwell.
Yes, of course, of course. Now, what do you think one of your biggest messages that that you're trying to spread behind your music is?
Be you. Be your freaking self, okay? Literally shine your beautiful freaking light, okay? You deserve freedom. You deserve peace. You deserve to feel okay within yourself. It's okay to be a freaking human being, okay? That's what I'm saying. Everybody's
Hell
uniquely.
yeah. I love that. I love that. Now, do you have any other messages within your work that you try to spread?
I spent a lot of healing, really. I think that's why Spirit has given me this ability to make music and to
Okay.
sing, because there's a lot of people that walk around that are so broken. And I think that music is such a thing that connects us all, like I already said. So if I can
Yeah,
bring that healing in for them, and take them to the dark places, those super dark places that people don't want to talk about, but then on top of that I bring them to such this beautiful light. That's where I would like to accomplish with my music.
that's a beautiful aspect, and I love to hear that. Is there a specific audience that you're trying to hit, or do you just make your music for whoever finds it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the second one, I really, music is up for interpretation, so all ages, anybody can stumble upon my music, and I think I'm really just aiming to reach as many people as I possibly can, actually. I want to spread my love everywhere.
I love that. I love that. So, when it comes to that message of wanting to spread love everywhere and, being in the idea of care and, support, do you think that positive mental health has a set in play in what you write and such?
I mean, absolutely. But, I have written my music in the darkest of places. Really.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've always been so optimistic, right? Even as a
Mhm.
little kid, I was super, super optimistic about life. Like, I fall down and scrape my knee. I'm like, it's okay. I didn't break my arm. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, of
yeah,
course.
positive
I
attitude does. part.
I definitely like that. You've got a very positive mindset when it comes to things. So that's why I asked, you seem like the type of person that takes on these struggles and battles with a smile on your face, if that makes sense.
Yes. Very much. I mean, yes to the public, but girl, I cry all the time. I cry like 50 times a day. Okay. I'm so sensitive and emotional. So, yes, I do try to smile through the pain, but I do let my tears out and I do cry.
Of course, and that's a good thing. I feel like a lot of us as artists and musicians will smile in the face of danger, I suppose you could say, but we'll take our fear and put it where it belongs. If, whether it's a project, whether we sit and listen to somebody else's music that we can relate to their experiences and feel their pain and relate with our own. There's a lot of different ways I feel that artists can manage to remain strong but also let their emotions flow in a healthy manner.
Oh, yes, I agree completely with you. And I think honestly, that's why we have been given the craft in itself because, a lot of musicians, we go through a lot of trauma, we go through a lot. And I think that just like with anybody, right? It's not to say that musicians go through more than anything else than everybody else, you know what I mean? But I think that in a particular way, because we're able to creatively express ourselves, we feel it a lot differently than a lot of other people do. So, yeah,
Yes.
you're absolutely right when it comes to that.
Now, here's a question that is not on my list, but given your personality and the type of person I'm getting from you, like the vibes I get, I want to ask, do you do you have any spiritual aspects that you look at? Like, do you look at your music through the eyes of spirit?
So, I I never really have thought about that before. I guess I've always seen it as a gift. Okay, so like as I've become more into my spiritual awakening, like I wasn't always like this, of course. Back in 2020 during quarantine and everything, I really started meditating. I went in on myself. I realized that I had picked up a lot of toxic behaviors from people in my past. And so that was
Yeah.
my time to break free. So as I've delved into my spirituality, yeah, I do. I have seen it as, sometimes, yeah, it does feel like there is spirituality that is flowing through me extra. Yeah.
Um, One of the things that I have thought about a lot as an artist, and this has been a thought I've had reoccurring for the last few months now. I've noticed a lot of spiritual gifts overlapping with musicians, and a lot of musicians, may or may not believe in certain things, but it's always been so apparent and so out in the open for me lately that I see musicians being able to, you don't realize that it's alchemy at first hand because you're taking your energy that's harvested inside of you and you're creating something brand new with the energy that you've made inside of you or the energy that's been harvested from within you. So
Wow.
in that
Amazing.
aspect, I've always seen musicians as double down magicians as well.
Girl, and you want to hear something crazy? So
Yes.
I'm one for tattoos, right? I have my little narwhal right here. Okay, I have my ideas, but one of my tattoos is actually a magician's card, a tarot magician's card. Yes, that is so crazy that you say that. Because
Wow.
yes, I see it the same way.
That's amazing. I am so glad that I got to actually ask you that and that you can completely understand what I mean by that. That is amazing. Um, Back to the normal questions, I guess. What has your best experience been as an artist so far?
Hmm. Oh wow, that is also a hard one. Honestly, there's nothing like the thrill of your first show, okay? Performing live on stage and getting into it. There's nothing like coming down off of that stage for the first time and like having this runner's high almost when you step off the stage. You're like, oh my gosh, I just did that. So, yeah, being able to have my very first live performance, I think, was the best part of being an artist for now.
That's
I
awesome.
love to live performance.
Well, that's exciting too because, the more you get out there, the more you perform, the more amazing experiences like that you're going to have, whether it's your first performance or your first time doing something else, like the the more you grow as an artist, the bigger your crowds are going to get. So it's going to be ultimately a new experience every other time you get on stage because there's going to be new faces, there's going to be a new audience. You're not quite sure who's going to be attending those events.
Yes, absolutely. And honestly, that is so exciting to me. It's so, so, so exciting. It's beautiful to look out at crowds of people and to see them vibing with the creation that you have put out and really connecting with it. And yeah, there's just something beautiful about it.
Yes, there absolutely is. Now, have you performed more than once?
Yeah, I mean, I've performed a lot of times throughout these years. I mean, venues and stuff around here, there's a bit, you know how it is as an artist. Absolutely. So I actually,
Yeah.
a couple summers ago, I got a huge speaker set, microphones, all that stuff, generator. So I've actually been doing pop-up shows. I go around my hometown and I find spaces and I just play music, and whoever shows up, and that's how I've been doing my live performances.
I love that. That is actually very, very beautiful. Have you ever considered doing promotional flyers and possibly making a concert happen at a park or something?
I mean, I have thought about it before. There's so much work that goes into marketing and all that, and being somebody that is just working on so many different projects and stuff, it's like when the time is right, the time will arrive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So absolutely in the future, maybe summertime, but yeah, that has been on my brain before.
that's awesome. I love to hear that. Um, so for our next question, Um, basically the exact opposite. What has your worst experience as an artist been so far?
um Sometimes people are just hard to work with. I'll just leave it at that
Yeah,
one. Sometimes people are just hard to work with.
I can absolutely agree with that. Um,
It's remaining positive and getting through it without getting scathed.
yes, yes, 100%. For the next question, where do you see yourself as an artist within the next 5 years?
I get chills. I get chills thinking about it. It's very successful. I'm already breaking into myself now and becoming the most beautiful version of me. And I'm attracting beautiful abundance every single day. So in 5 years from now, I see myself hopefully in a nice big home surrounded by love, and my music is heard worldwide. Maybe a couple awards in my pocket.
That's awesome. I'm sure I will see you there, and when I do, I'll be one of your biggest fans.
Yes, and you get to say that you were the first person that you ever interviewed me. You're my first interview.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm very, very excited and happy for that. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. Um, One person, dead or alive, that you would want to see you perform.
To see me perform?
Yes, anybody dead or alive that you would want in the audience watching you while you're performing.
Jokingly, I would want somebody that could get me a record deal. But dead or alive, I would love to perform for Mac Miller.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
actually, I think, the second time we've heard that one on here, but that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that there's something so beautiful about his music, and like I keep saying, spirit flows through specific some of us, especially a lot of musicians. So I think that would just be an honor.
Oh, absolutely. I can definitely see why. That's a good answer. Now, one person dead or alive that you would want to collaborate or work with.
Oh wow, you gave me that one and then you give me this one. That is so funny. Okay. Let me think. I don't know. You know who would be amazing to collaborate with? Fiona Apple. Do you know who that is?
Okay. I
She's
do actually. I've heard that name quite a bit.
Yes. Now I think that would be awesome to learn from her because her music is so different and beautiful. So yeah, that's who I would
Yeah,
choose.
that's cool. Heck yeah. Absolutely. So we're getting to our final three questions here.
Okay.
Um, do you have anything at all? You can go on as long as you want with this topic, but do you have anything at all that you want to share with other artists, whether that be advice, whether that's upcoming events or shows, anything at all that you want to share?
Okay, I'm talking to the artist now. Okay. Don't give up. Literally do not give up, okay? I know that it's hard to be an artist and it's hard to make it out here. It's such a saturated industry, okay? So saturated. There are people that are going to want to stomp on you. There are people that are going to want to walk all over you. Use your intuition, use your gut feeling that you have about these people. Look for people that are going to support you and genuinely love the crap out of your music. Do not be in a room full of people that are going to hear your music and want to talk down about it or not give you advice or no opinions about it. And if you have friends out there and family out there that aren't supporting you, just know that it's not meant for them. It's not meant for them to hear. People that are closest to you, and I'm going to tell you this, you guys, the people that are closest to you are not going to support you, okay? Maybe you have a lover or somebody that is very like a best friend or something. They will support you, yes. But I'm telling you, your family members, your friends, your community, all these people look at you and they see you as you. So oh, of course, they just make music, right? The people that are going to support you no matter what are complete strangers, okay? So use that as you go through every single time you want to quit, every single time you want to give up on your craft, because I've been there before. I've been there almost wanting to give up. Just keep going forward because there's beautifulness here for you. Absolutely. There's a reason why you have been given this gift, you guys. So use it. Keep using it. Sorry, my dog is barking.
It's okay.
Yes, and share as much as you possibly freaking can, okay? Even if you don't. Also, another thing, you guys, sorry, Spirit's talking through me, okay? If you aren't getting engagement, okay? If you're posting a video and you aren't getting engagement, but you see that there's views, people don't gotta like that stuff for them to see it, okay? That is another thing. People are watching you. People are engaging with your content. So if you are not seeing the numbers right now, keep having faith. Keep putting it out. Like I keep saying, it is all about consistency here. And the last thing that I will tell you, okay? Be you. Absolutely 100,000% be yourself. That is what's going to attract your crowd. That is what's going to attract people towards you. Okay. So just keep trying to get to know yourself, love yourself so freaking hard. It does not matter what size you are. It doesn't matter what shape you're at. It doesn't matter where you are within your soul's progression. Where you are right now is absolutely freaking beautiful. Okay. So keep on going in with yourself, keep on finding that love and sending that love out to other people into your music. And I promise you, you guys, your dreams will come true. Absolutely. I get chills as I say that. So don't give up and keep going. And I love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you and you're beautiful. There.
That's great. I love that. Thank you so much too for sharing that and giving that type of advice and that type of support and love to the artists out there because we all need that in the community. We can't build, grow, or exist without each other. So thank you.
Yes. I love that I was able to give you guys this message because I'm right there with you.
Yes, yes. So, we do have two more questions, but they're end of show questions. Do you want to play some music for us?
Yes, I definitely do. I have my beautiful guitar here with me. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna do my one song for you guys.
All
This
right.
Inside Out. It's coming out on the 22nd of this month. So I hope that you enjoy it. And yes, thank you very much for listening. been trying for so long. I just keep on holding on to why. I'm drowning from the inside out. I'll smile, but I think I need help. That little child within me, they never got that help. So I bottled it up for years. Now I'm screaming as an adult. And those people won't take accountability for the pain they caused it. I relive everything, but I don't wanna live like this forever. When will I forgive them? But I've been trying for so long. I just keep on holding on to why it was. Drowning from the inside out. I'll smile, but I know I need help. I've gotta get out. 'Cause I know I can't live like this forever. I've got to forgive me. I've been trying for so long. I just keep on holding on to the white was drowning from the inside out. I'll smile 'cause I know I need help. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I had to unmute my mic, but thank you for sharing that. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I loved performing for you guys.
So, again, when does this song release?
Yes, this comes out March 22nd. I release something to know as an audience too. I release all my songs on the 22nd. That's just my lucky number, so I do that every month. So 22nd, all platforms.
That's awesome. Thank you so much again. And when that song does come out, I will be sure to promote that on Happy Days for you. We'll play it on a rotation.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support that you've been bringing. Oh, wow, you guys. You are so sweet. You're making me blush over here, okay?
Thank you guys for the feedback. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. So,
Aw, you're sweet.
so we do have 2 more questions. Now you don't have to answer them, but I do ask everybody these questions because we are Happy Days Entertainment or Productions. Do you participate in smoking?
I am a little bit of a pothead, I will say.
All
Yes,
right.
it slowed
So
down for us.
that's okay. I have a brain tumor, so I smoke regularly because it helps with a lot of the stuff I've got going on. How do you prefer to smoke when you do?
Oh my gosh. I love dabs, okay? I will say that. I am a dab girl, but I do love me a fat blunt.
Blunts and dabs all day long. I love it. I'm the same way.
Love that.
Um, do you have anybody that you want to give shout outs to? Do you have anybody specifically that you want to say thank you to, that you want to talk about?
Well, first and foremost, I would like to thank myself for being here and actually being able to show up in such a beautiful way. So all the work that I've done on myself throughout all these years, so I would like to thank myself first and foremost because I wouldn't be here without me. And
Yeah.
secondly, I would like to shout out my beautiful freaking husband He is also a musician as well. I can send you, his page and stuff if you want to share that. But his name is ZHAKE Jake. His music is very similar to NF. It's a bit more of an alternative rap. It's very great. He's also very good at his lyrics, so check him out as well. So yes, and thank you. I would love to thank you as well for having me on here. I'm so grateful.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for coming and being on here and, sharing your story and answering questions and sharing your music. I love that you performed for us and we got to have a live performance from you. That was beautiful. And I cannot wait to share your music when it does release on the 22nd. Is there anything else that you want to say to the fans and audience before we head off of here?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Check out my music if you liked it and everything. Check out my YouTube channels and all that stuff. Keeping your beautiful self. I love you, whoever you are, and do not give up. Yeah, that's my last words.
Well, thank you for that. And I just want to give everybody shout outs today. This family, my grandma, Jake, Jordan, everybody who's out there watching right now. I saw TZ in the comments earlier. So thank you guys so much for watching and coming in and supporting. And if you're watching later on, I will probably have dropped her links in the comments by then. But if you're watching now, come back later and the links will be in the comments. Share this video out, engage, and don't forget, guys, that you are loved. And I hope everybody has a blessed night and peace.